The seed was sown 20 years ago when I was a football manager, not because I was any good at football. I just happened to make eye contact in a committee meeting, and I spent the next 2 years collecting paper forms and money. Fast forward 10 years and I was doing exactly the same thing back in the hot seat for the juniors, and nothing had changed. It was the beginning of the season, I was collecting paper forms and cash, it was raining, and we were 5 minutes before kick-off. So I thought, this is 2009, this is not right. I'm sure we can do something to make this better. I find admin a struggle. So when I find admin a struggle, I think, all right, how can this be done better? So that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to find out, how can we do this better? I'm not going to be the only person that was struggling with admin. In fact, when I did the research, there were thousands of people just like me, love what they do, but hate the admin. If I can develop a process and a system and a service that can turn that around, and that can work for sports organisations, can work for membership organisations, can work for people running classes and courses, they all have a common problem, and that's managing people and payments. Organisations were still, like they are today, operating with spreadsheets, paper forms, collecting cash.
Envelopes and random bits of, here's a tenner.
And if a member wanted to change their address, they would have to email or write.
We would have reams and reams of paperwork. It was a very manual task.
Sometimes a little bit chaotic.
There was lots of room for mistakes.
It became extremely hard work for somewhere in the region of 300 children.
And what our system does, it brings all the information into one central place, gives one central set of tools that they can use.
Once we've created their account, part of the onboarding process would be then to train them and make sure that they can understand how the account works for them.
I'm not the best technical person in the world, and I managed to do it relatively easily. And then I went away with it, and actually much of it was just sort of learning as you went along.
One of the benefits of using our system, the renewal process. What used to take them days now takes them minutes.
There's literally a button where you say renew, and everybody is transferred onto the new term, and the payment is set up automatically.
A parent or guardian can just log into the system, make sure their details are updated and click pay.
We saw an increase in membership because it was easy to join.
We've also had clients who have said how quickly people are making payments, and an increase in how much they're actually taking rather than being at a loss.
It's a much simpler task to make sure people have paid, and if they haven't, to look and very quickly see who hasn't paid.
It gives us a chance to go straight to them automatically and say, is there a problem?
The new system has saved us quite a lot of money. It'll be in the thousands per annum.
The software is completely scalable. Whether you're an organisation with 50 clients or you're an organisation with 50,000 clients, the software will work equally as well at both ends of the scale.
It's so much easier to keep track of everything, that the growing hasn't meant that it's become more chaotic.
So when I bring somebody onto the team, what I look for is somebody that is a people person and a problem solver. Through the combination of the two, we can provide great service for any query that comes in.
We have a real focus on wanting to provide excellent customer service, to have that relationship with our clients, that they feel that we're one of their team.
Never had a problem that hasn't been solved, and usually solved quickly.
What do I do? How do I do this? And I say, oh, it's no problem, this is what we do. We do it from our end. Those kinds of things have been invaluable in running the club.
From managing just 20 players, we now manage hundreds of thousands of people and love the world of admin. Not because we're weird, but because we can see every day how we revolutionise the way organisations run. A lot of the people that we help are volunteers. They're managing their personal life, with their work life, with their hobby. So anything that we can do to help them get more time back in their life, great, we love that.
They have more time to focus on what's important to them.
And we think that's a pretty amazing thing.